I was 3 months pregnant. We'd just moved house and I went on holiday. I don't remember anything of the holiday. I was really, really poorly. My husband took me to hospital and they said I had middle ear infection. So I got home, my sister had had a baby 2 weeks previously, and I went to go and see her and my lovely nephew. And while I was there, I collapsed. I was taken to hospital. I was in hospital for about 3 or 4 weeks, possibly. They went down the, is it a stroke? Is it a brain tumour? Is it, well, anything else that it could have been? I had an MRI scan and I had a lumbar puncture, and that said that I had MS. I was in hospital from September, and they said that I wouldn't actually come out of hospital until I'd had the baby in the March. They said there was no chance because I actually lost the use of my speech, my arms, my legs. My husband was my biggest rock. In my head, I thought, why have I been punished like this? What have I done wrong? My husband spent his nights when he went home on the sofa and put UCB on. And he would then relay to me what was said on UCB. I think that started to trigger things in my memory of what was actually going on here and why it wasn't a punishment. It had just happened. It was just one of those things, sadly. I was progressing. I had to have a course of steroids that is very, very intense, and there was a very big chance of a miscarriage. Fortunately, I didn't have a miscarriage. I had my daughter, 12:30 in the morning. My husband came to see me and he got to me in hospital at about 10 o'clock. And I said, I can go home, because they'd told me I could go home. And he said, no, you've got to be in hospital for a week, my love. No, they've said I can go home. And he went, no, darling, you've got to be in hospital for about a week. And I said, go and ask the nurse. She said I can go home. And he's like, I need to go and ring my dad to get him to bring the car seat. And I don't know what I'm doing now, because it wasn't supposed to happen like this. I was told that I'll be able to have no more children because of the trauma that I went through for the 3 months when I was pregnant with my daughter. I had to have a DAB radio bought because I wanted UCB on in the house all the time. I wanted the kids to be brought up on Christian positivities rather than the breakdown of what life is like portrayed to be on the news. We got the radio, and UCB was and is now still on daily. Even when we go out, the poor dog has to listen to UCB. Because of my MS fatigue and my memory, I don't absorb things if I read them factually, but if I'm listening to things daily, I actually can absorb it better and it stays better. So yeah, it's very important to me to have UCB on in the house, because I've done nothing to deserve all these medical illnesses, but I've got them anyway, and it's by the by. I've still got God on my side. I've still got God bringing up the rear. He's brilliant. I hold my hand all the time, every step of the way.